What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. My name is Andy. Welcome to the channel. We're here with some Car Mechanic Simulator 21, and today we're going to work on our good old Chevelle right here. Nova, whatever you want to call it. I believe this is a 70-ish Chevelle. What are they calling it? They're calling it a 1970 Edgewood Hellcat. But I mean, I call that a Chevelle, in my opinion. So what we did, the last episode, off camera, I took the Jaguar that was out here, and I used every last bit of money fixing everything that I could on it and sold it, and I got $103,000 for it. I took myself all the way down to $200 repairing that car and putting it back together, and sold it for 103, and I think I bought it for 12. Um so I think what we're going to do is we're going to work on, before we're going to go to the junkyard real quick. Let's go to the junkyard and see if we can find another decent car. I don't want to buy a whole bunch of cars and put myself short on cash again. But let's go see if we can find one more decent car that we can buy and flip so that we have enough cash to keep snowballing and rolling around so that we can keep doing these builds. So let's go take a look around here. Is this a car we can build? Holy shit, it is. I don't think we've ever done a truck. Have we ever done one of these? $5,000. You know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna buy it for $5,000. Ooh, a Porsche 911 93. So this is what you would see in, like, what was that movie? Bad Boys? At the end, we was driving around in a Porsche. 18 grand. We'll come back. We'll see what else is here. I don't think I'd be into that, because I don't think that's a lot of money. What do you guys got going on? What do you think we should be working on building? I mean, should we be working on big projects, little projects, doing customer cars? There's El Camino. Holy shit. $2,000. That's a flipper right there. Ooh. Porsche or the Mustang? It's a freaking Mach 1. You know what? I'm going to buy this one. Send it to the car park. And we're going to go buy... We're going to go buy this Porsche over here. And this Porsche, I believe, is going to be a flipper car. $18,000, buy it, send it to the garage. And let's return to the garage. I don't want no parts. I know somebody might say that's a mistake, leaving without parts, but I think that that's what we want to do. Come on, load. Whew. All right, so let's take a look at this. Oh man, like I kind of want to do this car because we're gonna flip it. So let's move this to car lifter A. And let's get it in here. And actually, I'm going to move that to the car wash. We can't have this dirty piece of crap in here messing up our shop. Especially not when we just cleaned everything up. Oh man, that is in terrible, terrible shape. I don't even think we can really save anything on this car. Move it to A. So, this is in pretty decent shape. 57 grand. 22. I think that's the most expensive I've paid to Ooh. I mean, I can't be mad at the progress. What do we got here? Window. Tail light. Trunk. No tail light. No window. No window. I'd say that this car is about as stripped down as you can get. Oh, that's the wrong button. I want to go to normal mode. Go to the tablet. Actually, no. I want to go to my inventory. Check that, check that. So I can't fix that. Can't fix that, can't fix that, can't fix that. So 911 RS. 911 RS. I need to buy the complete bodywork for 911 RS. So here we go. And just watch the bank account drain down. That was 10 grand for the body parts. Wow. Okay, so go back here. Interior. Is that two of those? Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on? I clicked on the wrong thing. Interior symbol. And this is the way I always kind of like to start off. I want back to normal mode. Normal. So assemble the car. Definitely gonna have to go paint this thing. But I'm not ashamed to be like, alright, so add that to the shopping list. 43,000. We'll see what we can turn 43,000 into. Actually, what was it? 56. We were at 56,000 when we started. Alright, so that is complete now. Plates. Plates. Red dot games. Okay. Alright, the car. Move it to the paint shop. And I know we're probably doing this backwards. Do the body work last. But you know what? It's my mechanic shop. I can do what I want. So we're going to go with the factory color. And we're going to go with... Ooh, metallic. Okay, I mean, that's good enough right there. All right, so we're out. I tell you what, that car is looking pretty freaking sweet now. And just to show you, we spent 10 grand on body parts and 2,000 on the welder. So let's go to car status. See, look, we spent 13,000 bucks. Bought it for 18. And so right now I could sell it for 59 and I'm making $40,000 profit. I haven't even touched anything else yet. I mean, no, I'm not going to do it yet, but it would be nice. Open the trunk. Ooh, the engine is a flat plane 6-cylinder. And it's in really rough shape back here. Ah, I'm kind of... Don't worry, this is going to be a little bit longer episode today because we're going to flip this car as quickly as we can. And then we're going to work on our Chevelle over there. And I know that might be a little bit longer than normal, but you know what? Like, I can't just keep doing one car each episode. I gotta work on multiple things at once. Oh, come on. The rusty bolts is gonna kill me. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so this is gonna have the easy suspension. It's upper and lower arms with the shock in the back. I gotta lift it in the air. Are you freaking shitting me? Okay, I mean, I can lift it in the air. That's fine. I'll take off what I can before I can lift it in the air. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't get it. So I can't do that. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Oh, come on with the rust now. I can get the top. I don't think I can get the lower control arm. I cannot. Alright, so what do we got here? Front brake. Brake. Take this off. So the axles. Take that. Now, I know that I could be laying on a creeper and probably get to a lot of this stuff. So sometimes I'm going to call a little bit of BS on you got to lift this up on the lift. I'm going to call a little bit of BS right there. Now to take out the subframe down here, sure, I get it. But I could take all the suspension off. Alright, so there's all that I can get. I mean, it is a pretty big-ass meaty tire. I don't really think that the tires were that big in '93, though. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't recall the tires being that wide and big in... This is a 93 model. I don't think it would be that big. Take that. Come on, loosen it. Okay, so let me take parts off the engine. I didn't really want to take that part off, but whatever. Oh, that's right. It has like 3 different heads. It's built kind of like a modular engine part where you can replace just the parts that you need if you have something that goes bad. Like you wouldn't have to replace all of... Really? I go onto the lift to get the freaking pushrod tubes? Okay. Let's get over here. Oh, this is missing. Alright, so I guess the rest of it I can't touch unless I have it on the lift. In the air. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know what? It'd be fine. And I just saw the dipstick and something else over here in the corner. Alright, so get that. Get that. Of course, stuck bolts. Oh man. Anybody who's out there listening that watched my video on the Harley updates, where I said that I sold my Built 132 2020 Harley Davidson Special. I have replaced it. I won't have the bike for about another week or so. Hopefully. Yeah, see, look at all the crap up here. Hiding out over here. Like, what is this? Is this stuff I need to take out? But anyway, like I said, I have replaced it with something that is better. All I will say is that I sold my bike for about 30 grand. And I had to slap down another 20 grand on top of it to get what I have coming. So about 50 grand worth of bike. All right. So if anybody wants to take any guesses or comments about what it is, let's see here. What do we got going on? Can't touch that. Can't touch that. Then what comes apart next? Really? How about we just do this? Oil lifter A. And I love how it even goes to the back. Oh, drain the oil first. It actually has oil from the freaking junkyard? You gotta be shitting me. Get out of here. That wouldn't even have made a mess. Wouldn't even have made a mess. Alright, so this... I have nothing there. But see, that doesn't come out. So it has a separate oil tank that doesn't come out of the engine. Okay. Rear. So we need to take all this apart. No, I don't want to join. I'm going to separate. Clicking buttons too fast. Tires separate. So I have 265, two 265s and a 235. So the 265s are wider, so they would be on the back. I'm hoping I can repair these rims. That rim, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Oh, definitely not repairing that rim. That rim was 7%. It ain't gonna happen. Alright, so in my inventory, let's see what I need here. So I'm gonna need that. Actually, let's go ahead and clear off the list. Let's go repair stuff first and see if we can repair anything before we start buying. So it looks like we was able to repair one rim. What do we got here? We got brakes, hub, backing plate, fuse box, some more brakes. Oh, I was able to repair a head, it looks like. I don't mind being able to fix some of this stuff because that just means that was a big ticket item right there, the transmission. I mean, like, when it only costs 12 bucks, 16, 45, I had to repair that twice, so that cost 100 to repair, but look, 14, 16, that costs 14. I don't know how you're repairing a clutch for 7 credits, but you know what? I'm repairing a tube, repaired a push rod tube for 1 credit. I mean, like I said, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. So, no parts. Install an engine on the stand. Alright, so now how the hell... So why couldn't I do that inside the car? Did you have to have this out of the engine to separate the case? So pull that. Oh, come on. I'm hoping that I can at least save the block, I hope. Can I get the rod cap? No, I cannot, but I can get those pistons out of the way. Get the main. It's literally... I don't understand why I couldn't. I'm not going to ask questions. I'm not going to ask questions how there's a crank and 3 pistons hanging in midair right now. This is one of them times where you're like, you take your mechanics degree and you throw it out the window and you don't ask any questions. Because that makes completely no sense. And let's see here. Alright. So can we fix anything? So can we fix the block? Yes, we can. I did miss how much it was. That's 22 credits. 4, 5, 4, 6, 4. I mean, 305 to fix the engine case. That seems a little steep, but I mean, I guarantee it's not that steep as it was if I had to go buy a new one. And we're able to fix the crank also for 38 credits. Alright, so let's get around in here. And we're going to need... Alright, so we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 rod caps. Flywheel. Rubber bushings. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 2 of those, 3 of those, 1, 2. I just don't know if we needed another axle. So the front spring is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 of those. I think I already got that one. Starting to get a little confused on some of these now. Rears I got. So I only need 1 axle. I think that's it now. So these are some 2 extra parts that I had left over from something. I don't know what. So we're going to sell that. Get rid of those parts. And actually, we're going to sell anything under 60%. That should... That got rid of anything that wasn't 100%. All right, now we're going to go shopping. And... All right, so piston rings. There we go. Got our 6 piston rings. Got our 6 pistons. And some of this stuff I could probably just keep a few. Once I get some money, I can just kind of start. Did I not click enough rubber bushings? Didn't I say I needed 20 of these? I did. I thought I clicked it 20 times. And that does say 2. Front sway bar. So I wasn't able to repair any of the cylinders. I was going to need 4 of these. I think that was just 1. It was. Wheel bearings. Almost bought 5. Rear axle was just 1. Brake disc was just 1. Brake pads is always going to be 4. Brake cylinder. I think I'm going to be missing one of the... Alright, so electrical. Tie rods. 2 of them. Outer tie rods. 2 of them. So once you kind of learn what you are shopping for, you can kind of set up your shopping list. And you don't have to worry too much about some of the other things. Front knuckle cover is 1. And 1 of those. I think I bought one thing I didn't need, though. Alright, so now we're going to need... some electrical stuff. So let's go to electrical stuff. Let's just buy 2. Probably going to need more than that. But this is what we need according to our parts list. Alright, so tires. Vintage tire, 265/35. 265/35. 265. 265/35. 18. 265/35/18. Alright. And now we need 235/40. 235/40. 18. 235/40. 18. Alright. Alright, we're getting it for the most part. So now we need 3 of these, 18 with a 0 offset. And we have most of our parts. And we've only spent 30 grand. But I mean, how much in labor are we spending fixing everything? I mean, everyone knows that it's not the parts that get you, it's the freaking labor. That the labor just tears your ass up. So we're going to join that. Join that, sure. Just trying to get the stuff off here that is the annoying stuff. And I don't know what I was thinking. Join, install. So with the 265. Take that. Install. Come on. Gotta get in the rhythm here. Balance that. I think what I need to do is I need to take this off. And I need to put one on here. Then do this. Okay, that makes more sense. And now they're gonna get done about the same time. Alright, so wheels, check. Shocks, check. Engine, not check. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like playing games that are realistic, but what the hell is realistic about throwing a crankshaft in the middle of the air? I mean, come on. Get it right. Alright, we'll get that one. Like, I mean, I love the details in this game. But sometimes I just gotta be like, what in the actual F? Alright, so get this side of the block. Make sure you torque those down to like between 80 and 100 foot-pounds. And use 3 equal torque measurements so that you don't just cinch it down on the first one. Definitely going to need a power steering pump. Definitely going to need a fuel filter. I feel like I think I have that part. Didn't I repair that? Whatever that gear is down there. It must be some type of timing gear or something. Counter shaft. The ignition distributor. Definitely don't have that. And torque them down in an even pattern. I always forget to tell people that too. Oh, how many spark plugs? Does that have 2 spark plugs per cylinder? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It does. So we're gonna need 12 spark plugs. I mean, I can dig it. Alright, so what piece did I take? Oh, I had this side. Okay. Alright. So let's go power steering pump, fuel filter, exhaust manifold, crankshaft pulley. Did I get the timing cover? I don't know if I did or not now. Ignition distributor. I know I got that. I just don't know if I got that or not. I did not. Alright, so exhaust manifold. Does it have a distributor for each side? Seriously? I'm wondering if the spark plug, uh, is that going to have... So it looks like I see 2 ignition rotors. So does that mean 2 calves? I mean, I guess. Put on this cover. So the thing about these flat planes is you can rev the hell out of these from what I understand. Because it's always pushing opposing in on itself. Did I buy too many? Alright, so camshaft times 2. Ignition rotors. Might as well stay right there because I think I'm going to be going right back in there. Cam gear. Cam gear. Alright, so I'm going to need... Two of these. Two of those. And I'm assuming I'm going to need a set of wires or something. Engine head A, engine head B. Like, come on, for real? I don't have that. Why's everything got to be part A and part B? Alright, so let's go here. 2. Timing chain. See what timing chain A and B? I almost clicked on 2 of those timing chains. And that would have been a big freaking mistake. I wonder if this is going to be coil on plug, or if it's going to be like a set of wires, or is it going to be nothing at all? No, it's got to be wires, because I feel like with the distributor over here, twin distributors, it's definitely the alternator's inside the middle of that, for real? Alright, so let's go back in here. Got the ignition cap, clip B, intake manifold, fuel rail, alternator. Check. Timing chain, shoe. I feel like this engine build is like sucking the life out of me. Like, why is it taking so long to freaking build this engine? Alright, head cover. Alright, so I want to see where the wires go. And we don't have wires yet. Is it gonna get wires? Are we just gonna magically get the spark from the distributor? I don't have the blower. I thought I bought the blower. Did I not buy the blower? Alright, blower and 2 timing chain covers. At least these covers are both the same. They're just reversed, so that's a time saver. And there's another freaking part to the blower. Oh my lord. Don't have that. We've spent what, 35,000 now? It's got to be 35,000. Are you shitting me? Now we finally get I guess at least the wires is not two different sets, it's all one thing. And a freaking serpentine belt. Oh. Like sometimes you just want to pull your hair out. Like you're like, it's just what this is the part of a car that nickel and dimes you. You're like, I got all the big expensive stuff done. I got the transmission, I got the rear end, I got the wheels, I got the engine. And then it is stuff like this, the air filter and the serpentine belts and the nuts and bolts, and this is the shit that nickel and dimes you on a project. Are you shitting me? Another serpentine belt. Is there going to be clips on here? Of course there is. One, two, four more clips. I'm pretty sure I bought everything now. If anything else pops up after this, I'm gonna rage quit. Oh my fucking god! I was sure there was no way that there would be nothing else. 3 serpentine belts. But I think we are finally done with this engine. Oh my lord. Alright. Anything else? Did we miss? Move that out of the way. I think what I want to do is go underneath the car and do everything from underneath. Alright, let's get that on the list. I mean, like I said, I know that some of this stuff is going to be big ticket items. And I think I have most of the big ticket items. Alright, so the lower. We'll just work one side at a time. I need to hire an employee to like come and turn the wrenches for me right now. That's what I need. Developer, please send me an employee to either help turn wrenches or maybe repair the parts. And give him like, I don't know, a 50-50 chance. No, that's too low. Because I do way better than that. So I want the 265s in the back. Alright, now I definitely did not bolt that on there in the correct pattern. My bad. Alright, so Wishbone shock. You know one thing I haven't really found yet? Where the hell's the fuel tank at? Is the fuel tank up front on a Porsche? Porsche? Like a Volkswagen? That's what I'm kind of thinking right now. I'm kind of thinking it's up front somewhere. Alright, so I need 2 more brakes. I kind of knew that was coming. 265. Alright, put this one on. And we torque this one down in the right pattern this time. I see that it has top speed racing tires. Now, does that mean that we're going to get top speed? Probably not. Serpentine rear exhaust. Oh, this is a different part. That's a different part. Okay. Alright, so that. And that. 3 different parts make up the exhaust. Well, there's the gas tank. I see it now. Like, I mean, that's what I kind of thought that it would be up front, but I didn't 100% know that to be true. So I'm kind of glad that I just peeked it out of the corner of my eye, saw the gas tank. Now I don't have to worry about where it's at. I mean, not like I was worried. But, like I said, this car is a flipper. Eventually, you know, I'll keep one of these in my personal garage. But I do think that, like I said, we're going to make some big bucks with this car. I want to say that we probably have already got it to 100 grand that we could sell it for right now. Gotta be 100 grand. Alright, so I don't have a brake. Caliper. Fuel tank we're gonna need. Throw in the lower. Like I said, so we're going to try to get everything done from underneath so that once we go back up top, we don't theoretically have to come back down here. So I want to go to brakes, clear that, click on everything, click on brakes. I want 2 of those, 2 of those. Oh, the upper. And I bought just enough rubber bushings. Like I said, once you learn what takes what, the rubber bushings aren't terrible. Not the perfect torque sequence, but it is. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Fuel tank, yes. Fuel pump. Alright, so fuel tank. Fuel pump. Alright, so what do we need now? So let's click in here and go to assemble. We know we're gonna need, oh, I think I have a starter. I don't have a starter. Didn't I buy the starter? I thought I did. So fuel tank, starter, exhaust, okay. Alright, so oil pump, not oil pump, oil filter. Alright, so back here, power steering, oil filter. Alright, so let's put, since I can't see what I'm doing, we're going to assume that that's it right there. Alright, oil. So with this having a remote sump, that looks pretty good right there. Alright, there we go. So I'm assuming that there is no antifreeze? No antifreeze? No air-cooled, no antifreeze? I don't see anything else back here. Alright, so fuse box. Battery. Brake servo. And that. Electronics, battery, ABS pump. Alright, so that should be we're going to fill that up just because we can right now. I don't see anything else in the back that we need to take care of. Brakes. This car is going to be 100% resto. Alright, there we go. So if I take a look around, I don't see nothing. 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 So the only thing I see is fuses. Alright, so we want two of these. I knew that I wouldn't have enough. So, no big deal. And I can already tell you I don't have enough of the other fuses because I know I didn't have that many. So let's clear that out. So we're going to click on that one. Do we have that one? Yes. Do we have that one? Yes. That would be a negative. Alright, so missing 1, 2, and that's all I'm missing? Sure. I mean, I guess so. How much do you think we're going to get profit on this car? What are you thinking? 130, 140? What am I missing? Oh. I missed one of the relays. I don't even know why I did that because I know that I didn't have the lid ever. Alright, so this car is complete. Oh, that's not a bad looking car. So what are you thinking? 130 profit? Probably 165, 170 for the car altogether. Let's take a look. Oh, I was wrong. 187. 168 profit. So I'm making them profit what I thought. So we bought it for 18 grand. We put about $40,000 in parts in it. So we spent 68 grand. But we're making 100, so we're making 100 grand profit. I mean, that is not anything to be worried about at all. So I don't know if we'll finish this car up today, but I think what we'll do is we'll just start taking it apart and seeing what we have for parts. Maybe we'll do the body and the interior. I don't know. I mean, actually, it looks pretty damn good. Alright, so there's that. Interior disassembly. Oh, and it has a back seat. I think this is the first one where I've had a legit back seat. Alright, so let's go to normal mode. And we got... So we're going to need this, 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 and this. We know that we can't fix those. We know we can't fix tail lights. License plates. We know we can't fix windows or headlights. So I think we can fix the rest of it. So let's go shopping. Steering wheel. And then let's go to the body shop. So damn it. Do I need to go to the body tuning? Oh, I did. Okay, so left tail light, right tail light, Headlight. Headlight. I don't know why I keep hitting the wrong freaking buttons. Body station. Rear window. Side window. Windshield. Side window. Am I missing something here? I think I missed something. Honestly. Just a standard plate, really? Okay. Oh, that would be a negative. I mean, that was not terrible on the seats. But however, we forgot to go repair our parts. I mean, it's not that bad. Do we have any other parts that we can repair? No. Put the body together. Oh, so we don't have a fender. I mean, we did buy this. This was what, a barn find? Yeah, this was a barn find. So it is missing a few pieces. Alright, so this side is pretty well complete. So we just need 2 parts. Alright, body station, front fender, and a window. And it is kind of a shame to have that black fender on there. I mean, I wish that we had a little bit more time. But what we're going to do... Hello. Lift it, buddy. Lift. I was about to say, why the hell will it not lift? Alright, we're going to have any oil in this barn find? We did. I'm actually very surprised that we had any oil at all in either one of these last 2 barn finds. And actually, I mean, it's not that hard to take this apart. And I think I have a good rear end in my inventory already. So we're ahead on that. Come on, give me right there. Like, sometimes I don't like the way that this jumps around. Like, I want the bushing. Gives me everything but the bushing I'm looking for. See, what are we, hour 15? I don't think I'll get this car done. Like I said, I don't think I'll get it done. But I think I'm going to strip it. And get the body come on. I clicked on that. Butt face. Alright, so there we go. And I know whatever size the tires are in the front, I need to go just a little bit meatier in the back to get the look that I'm looking for. Come on, give me the brake. Like I said, sometimes I'm kind of curious why they have the wheel bearings up here when they know that they don't have an axle. Like, your hub would be your bearing. So, is this being 100% accurate? I gotta say no. But, the accuracy on some of the other stuff is pretty doggone close. And I would have to say, out of all the mechanic games that I've played, this has to be the most legit, accurate one that I've played. So if there's a better one than this that somebody knows of, let me know. Because I would like to play legit mechanic games. But as far as I know, there is not one that is more scientifically correct than this one at the moment. At least, like I said, not that I know of. And I like how you could take this crap off. I could take the lower one off, but I can't take the upper one off. Like, what? I shouldn't have been able to take the lower one off without taking the tire off. And that's why sometimes, like, I question the accuracy of everything. So we got a couple more parts, and we will be rock and rolled all the way home. I didn't take the tire out off the other side. Are you serious? I guess I did not. Alright. Transmission. Check. I know I don't need to take this off, but I'm here. Might as well. It's a lot easier to get these on the engine stand if you have the flywheel and all this already removed. Alright, so let's lower this down. Pull that out. Alright, so the only thing left in here is the electrical system. Alright, so what I need to make sure that I don't do alright, everything is out. So move this to paint. Paint it. Factory color, gloss. Alright, move it back to car lift E. what else should we, I mean, I guess we got a little bit more time. So let's separate the tire. Separate. Don't have a battery. Alright, so that is all apart. I already did body panels. Let's put the engine on there. That is one big ass engine. Like, this is what I disagree with. You cannot repair brake shoes. But you can on this game. Which makes complete no nonsense of anything. And I kind of would like to know how you're going to repair a leaf spring. I mean, what do? Put it in a vise and twist on it? Put some arch back in it? I would really like to know that. Alright, so repairing a wheel. I would think that both wheels were good enough to be repaired, but yeah, there's the other wheel. It's fine. I mean, we're able to fix most everything on here so far. Now here comes a big ticket item, transmission coming up. And like I said, I want to know how the hell you're repairing clutches and brake shoes. Somebody please tell me how we're repairing, it clutches at 20%, 8 credits. Now it's as good as new. Get lost. Alright, so what? Two carburetors, a blower, oh, I gotta take the belt off. Excuse me. Wires. Alright, so that's the upper. Then you got the lower intake for the blower. Because they always bolt together in two pieces. That way if you blow something up, it would blow the top part of the blower off, supposedly. And that way you don't destroy your engine, is from what my understanding is of the way that they do that. To save your engine, you have some bolts on the blower that are designed to break away and fail if there is a backfire or there's a problem with the blower. It pops the blower off and then it doesn't blow the engine. And there's actually some pretty interesting videos on how that works. And why you would kind of want to do that, because if you don't, you could have a real bad day really quickly. Alright, so this engine was pretty well complete, which means that everything in here is going to be a full replacement because you can't repair push rods, you can't repair rockers, and honestly, out of any parts in the engine that would be the easiest to reuse, it would be the push rods and the rockers. Would be the easiest parts of this engine to reuse if you were going to rebuild it. So I don't really understand that frame of mind where, like, this is at 45%. But if it's straight and it's not all caked up with a bunch of material, it's going to work just as good as a new push rod. As long as the center's clear so that you can get oil up to your valve train. I've reused many a push rods and rockers and never had a failure of those. Now, I would not reuse lifters. Lifters is a no-no. Especially if it's a flat tappet. And if it's a flat tappet, and say you're going to put the same cam and the same lifters back in it, you better damn well market the push rods to the lifters, to the cam lobe, because if you don't put the stuff back where it came from, the engine could take itself out trying to... Ooh, we leveled up. Could take itself out, flatten the cam lobe, or concave a lifter on the bottom side if you don't put the stuff back where it was. The two items are worn together, so if you were going to reuse the cam and lifters and you didn't put stuff back where it was, just plan on having an issue. Probably not right away, but is it a year from now? Is it 6 months from now? And that's the question that you don't know. If it's something you're going to drive all the time, just go ahead and spend the money, get a new cam, get a new lifter. And I know it sucks to say that, but that is money well spent on something for not having any issues later on down the road. But to each their own. I mean, if you want to have issues, hey, go right ahead. Throw your stuff in a box, put it back together all willy-nilly, however you want. And then when you have a problem, just know that somebody that told you you can't do that is going to be standing in the corner. In their mind, they're going to be going, I told you so. They may not say it, but in their mind, they're going to be like, I told you. And then you're going to be in your mind going, I should have listened to Andy when he said, don't reuse my lifters and my push rods and my cam bearings that are all mixed up. Like I said, now if you're going to put them back exactly where they came from, that is completely fine. They wore together, they'll go back in, they'll hit the same grooves, and they'll wear right back in where they're at. But like I said, if you take and start moving that stuff around, all you're asking for is trouble and potential problems down the road. Does that really say that that rod cap was 11%? Alright, so engine apart. Let's repair the last of our parts. And then we know we're at 202,000. I didn't even pay attention that we were at over 200 grand. Holy crap. And how are you going to repair a coil? Tell me how you repair a coil. Like if the windings are bad in there, the coil works off of ohms and resistance. If it's bad, it's bad, but you can't repair it. I know I'm just ranting a little bit, but as I pay more attention to things, sometimes I'm just like, you can't be serious right now. But, yes, somebody was serious. I don't know what else we got going on here right now. We got at least 2 or 3 other things we can work on. Coming up soon. We just bought the new cars, so we need to go out and find another one to flip because, like I said, we're gonna start. So that was everything. That was everything. All right, so let's take a look here. So we know we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to need a rod cap. A rod cap. Camshaft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 of those. Cam gear timing chain, oil filter, serpentine belt, supercharger pulley, distributor. Gonna need another clip, ignition wires, belt, carburetor, air scoop. Two tie rods. Alright, so bushings. This is going to be 16 of these. Alright, I think that's 16. Already did the inner tie rod, the outer tie rod. 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. So tires. We're going to need 2 rims. So I have a rear end already. Don't need to replace that. Alright, so I think I have too many rubber bushings because I kind of remembered now that 4 of them were the small ones. So, my bad. My bad on that. Fuel tank. And we're back to where we need to be. 135. You know what? Like I said, I'm gonna call it there. We've got we've got this looking pretty sweet now. So the body is done. Interior's done, and we have most of the parts that we need. So with that being said, let's hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. My name is Andy. I thank all my faithful viewers and watchers. I appreciate you very, very much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.